Hello, Boyle Heights community. I'm your friend Noemi Gonzalez. Today we're going to talk about the I Don't Know More movement to stop Bill C-45 from becoming a law. This story seems to have captured the public's attention because this movement is not only in Canada, it has expanded internationally. Originally, this disagreement was against the budget bill, but now it has grown to the larger demand for political transformation. The I Don't Know More movement is fighting really hard to stop Bill C-45. For example, at the Wapisca, Chef Teresa Spence has been on a hunger strike. She will be on a strike surviving with only water until she gets a meeting with the Prime Minister, Stephen Harper. As you can see from this image, at the Wapisca, Chef Teresa Spence has decided to end her 6-week-long hunger strike after members of the Assembly of First Nations and Liberal and the New Democratic caucuses agreed to bag a list of commitments supporting Aboriginal issues. If you ask me, this is a good example that if all your people are united to work together and you never give up, you can achieve anything you propose. Because after 6 long weeks of hunger strike, fed only with liquids, the Atahualpisca chef finally got her interview with Prime Minister Stephen Harper. Now let's go to Diana Gonzalez with more information that will help us to understand the I Don't Know More movement.
3.
Thank you, Noemi. The I Don't Know More movement began after Native people from Canada realized that it was time to stand up for their people, that it was time to break the silence. They gathered around with a lot of Native Indigenous people to fight all for one cause, to save their lands and fight for justice. After the May 2nd, 2011 Canadian federal election, the federal government, led by Stephen Harper, proposed numerous legislative changes for Canada. The most controversial bill is Bill C-45. The I Don't Know More movement is totally against it. This movement is trying to stop Prime Minister Stephen Harper from continuing with the building a pipeline in Tarzan. There are 4 main demands of the I Don't Know More movement. But most importantly, if Bill C-45 continues, the Navigable Water Act will change and will not only affect Canadian Indian land but also the U.S. This pipeline will run from Canada all the way to the ocean in Texas. Canada and the U.S. share water bases like rivers and lakes. If the bill goes on, it will damage our planet little by little, because these pipelines are always leaking. As you can see from this image, the I Don't Know More movement is not only in Canada. Thanks to social media, this movement has spread internationally, helping dozens to learn about the demand of this movement. If you ask me, I support the I Don't Know More movement because Native people are not going to benefit from this new set of laws, including Bill C-45. The government is getting richer and richer with the lands that many Indigenous people have worked hard to preserve.